Okay, so here we go. We're talking about a related rate example here, or a problem that's dealing with the distance between the origin and a moving point on the graph of y equals sine of x. So basically what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create a graph so we can visualize what's going on. So I'm going to graph it here. Sine of x starts at 0, and as it goes, it oscillates back and forth across the x-axis. And let's just say that that's good enough. So I'm trying to find the distance between the origin, this green point, and any point on the line. So I'm just going to choose one arbitrarily. And if I draw this down, I know that this distance has to be x. And this distance is my sine of x because it's a positive, negative value and can go all the way around. So what I'm trying to do is solve for the distance here between those points. So I need to come up with an equation for distance. Well, distance, we know that it has to be using this Pythagorean theorem here because this has to be a right angle. We know it has to be the square root of x squared plus the sine of x, that quantity, squared. So now what I need to do is I need to go ahead and take the derivative here. So the way I'm going to write this is just d prime is equal to, and now it's going to take me a second here to kind of write this all out, but it's the derivative of, the whole package, right? So 1/2, and then this is x squared plus the sine of x, that quantity, squared. And then this is now to the negative 1/2. But now I have to multiply by the derivative of the inside. Well, the inside is 2x, and then this becomes x prime, because we're doing it with respect to t here. So x prime plus, this ends up being 2 times the sine of x times the derivative of that, which is the cosine of x, which we have the derivative of x, which becomes x prime. Woo! Gets a little complicated there. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in 2 for dx dt, which is my x prime. So d prime is equal to 1/2. I've still got x squared plus the sine of x, that quantity squared, to the negative 1/2. And then I've got this multiplied by 2x times 2, which is 4x, plus 2 sine of x cosine of x, which is just 4 sine of x cosine of x, because we're multiplying by that x prime. So now I've got that there. So let me just rewrite it here. So now I've got my d prime is equal to my, this is all going to be on the top, the 4x plus 4 sine of x cosine of x, and that's going to be all over 2 times x squared plus the sine of x squared to the 1/2 power. And so that's going to model our equation here. And, I really could go one step further if you notice that these 4's will cancel out. So if I were to write it very nicely, I would say that d prime is equal to 2x plus 2 sine of x cosine of x all over the square root of x squared plus the sine of x squared. And that would be how I could write it if I wanted to write it really nicely. But that is the equation, an equation that the rate of change here anyways, of how, as it goes further down the line, it's describing how much further away it's going. So with any x that you could plug in, that's what you would get for your rate of change that it's moving away.